Hi, I mentioned in a blog post and podcast that there's a way to actually build lists in Twitter, and I'm going to be using that as a way of making it easier for me to go through the people that I want to make sure I have regular contact with, as opposed to just having to randomly scroll through my feed and hope that I'm going to come across something that I would like to interact with. So to make this more targeted, I'm doing this on the desktop. I'm sure you can do this through your phone, but I'm going to do this through the desktop because it's a little bit easier for me to do. So I'm going to come over here to lists on the left-hand side of the screen and click on that. And you can see all of the lists I've already made. I'm going to make a new one right now for owned. I can see which ones I've subscribed to. I haven't subscribed to any lists yet. And I can see if there's some that I'm a member of. So I'm going to go to owned. And I'm going to create a new list here. I'm going to call this casting directors because this is based on the information that I've gleaned so far for specifically for casting directors on Twitter. So casting directors on Twitter. All right. And I'm going to make it private. So that way no one else can see it. That way it's just me. This is all publicly available information, but I don't need everyone to be looking at my lists. Go do your own research. So now I'm going to start searching for people. Now I've created a list that I'm going to go grab off of my drive really quick. Where did I put it? Prospecting lists. There we go. Okay. So now I can look over here and I can see that I've got a few people here. So I'm going to look up this casting director right here. Ah, there she is. There we go. Now I'm going to look for someone else. I've got a whole bunch on here. Look up Todd Thaler. There we go. Now we have another member. Now I'm going to go back and follow all these people, but it's going to make it easier for me to just find these. Now I can also click through the links that I saved and all that. But in the end, what this is going to do for me, I'm going to add a few more here so you can see. This is really simple to do. And the cool thing was that as I was looking up these people, Twitter was automatically suggesting other casting directors and other casting agencies that are on Twitter. So it made it really easy to start building this list. And I could spend probably a day going through this. And what I would want to do eventually is do a little bit more research to make sure they are the right kind of casting director. Because if they're only casting for movies, then I'm probably not the right person for that. If they're only casting for modeling, I'm definitely not the right person for that. There's a reason why I'm doing voiceover. So I'm going to add one more. And there's more. I'm going to do some more research on my list. But now I'm going to be done here. So now I have my casting directors list. So when I go to my casting directors list, I can now see just these people. Only these people. So now what I would want to do, the next step would be to actually start interacting with them. So to go through once a day and just see, is there anything worth interacting with? And not to force it, not to make it where, oh, they have something up there, I need to say something. No, it should be organic. That way it's authentic. So that is how you build a list in Twitter.